Greetings, curious minds. I am Pip, and today my workshop has brought me somewhere strangely quiet. No engines, no machines, just the sound of the forest. An ordinary tree. Treated the right way, it becomes the pages of human history. We are talking about paper, and today we are going all the way back to discover exactly how is it done. For most of human history, paper did not exist. Before paper, humans wrote on stone, clay, and animal skins. Imagine carrying a rock library. Then the Egyptians discovered something extraordinary beside the Nile River. They pressed papyrus plants into the world's first paper-like writing surface. But the first true paper was invented in ancient China nearly 2,000 years ago. Bark, cloth, and plant fibers crushed into pulp, then dried into thin sheets. And suddenly, ideas could travel. Books spread across kingdoms, scientists shared discoveries, maps crossed oceans, paper changed humanity forever. Then came the printing press. Suddenly, books could be copied faster than ever before. Knowledge exploded across the world. Even today, paper surrounds us everywhere. Books, receipts, packaging, tissues, money, cardboard boxes arriving at your door. Modern paper still begins in the same place it always has: the forest. Many paper companies plant new trees to replace the ones they harvest. Entire forests are carefully managed like giant farms. Once the trees are ready, giant harvesting machines cut them down and carry the logs toward enormous paper mills. The logs arrive at paper mills so enormous, they can process thousands of trees every single day. First, the bark must be removed. Giant spinning drums tumble the logs while the rough outer bark peels away. Next, enormous blades slice the logs into millions of tiny wood chips. The wood chips are cooked using heat and chemicals until the strong cellulose fibers separate from the wood. And here is the part nobody expects. Paper is not truly made from wood. It is made from something hidden inside the wood, tiny microscopic cellulose fibers. Once separated, the fibers become a soft, wet mixture called pulp. This strange, mushy substance is the heart of paper making. The pulp is cleaned and filtered carefully so the final paper becomes smooth, strong, and bright. Some papers are bleached bright white, while others keep their natural brown color like cardboard. Now comes the most incredible machine of all, the giant paper machine. Some are longer than a football field. Watery pulp is sprayed onto giant moving screens where the fibers begin locking together into thin sheets.
Heavy rollers squeeze enormous amounts of water from the paper until only the fibers remain.
Then the paper travels through giant heated cylinders until it becomes dry, strong, and smooth. Finished paper is rolled into enormous reels that can weigh more than a car. Special cutting machines slice the giant rolls into the paper sizes we use every day. Some paper becomes books and notebooks filled with stories, ideas, and drawings. Other paper becomes cardboard boxes, carrying millions of products across the world every single day. The paper's journey does not always end after one use. Old paper can be recycled and transformed back into fresh pulp all over again. One single tree can become thousands upon thousands of paper pages.
And perhaps the most extraordinary part of all, paper allows ideas to survive long after the people who wrote them are gone.
So what do you think is the most extraordinary thing paper has ever created? Books, maps, art, or the ideas that changed the world? Tell us below. The workshop is already humming, which means somewhere new is waiting for us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering. How is it done?